Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Casey back again on this beautiful Worship Wednesday, and I found it so fitting to cover not only the jazz, but ultimately get to the gospel version of the breakdown that you guys have requested. Highly anticipated breakdown, and I'm super excited to break this down for you guys because Worship Wednesday, gospel, go hand in hand. Gospel getting the #1 spot and #1 requested breakdown. And for those of you who haven't checked out the video, I'll play it real quick for you guys, and then I'll break down the jazz and the gospel. Watch this. Let's go R&B. Let's go neo soul. Jazz. Gospel. So let's jump into this breakdown. We'll start with the jazz, and the jazz will lean right into our gospel version of this amazing freestyle. So if you haven't checked out I was gonna say last week, but a couple of days ago, I did the pop version of this. I did the R&B breakdown, and I also did the neo soul. So I don't want to go back and break those down again. Check that video out. I'll put a link here for you guys, and I'll also put a link below. So the first thing I did was, you all know we're playing chords in groups of 4s. So the first chord, you are good, good, so good, right? So what we're gonna do is, in the jazz version, I did this. And I think I might have gone up to this option. So let's talk about this. This is chord number 1, chord number 2, chord number 3, and then chord number 4. That's the same 4 chords that we did in the neo soul. Same chords, different flair, different type of nuances, okay? So this is my suspension there. You can see there's an A flat suspended with the 13. And then I'm gonna do this with the right hand. That's over that E, over at the F. And if you see, this turns into an F major with the add flat 9. So we'll do this. That's what I did, all right? So, and then I'll roll up. Now, let me talk about this. So, and then we'll roll up to this chord. So, and then here. So this is all taking place over the F in the left hand. That's a little lick, man. This is one of the first videos I ever did on YouTube. So this is a nice variation of our 3 chord. And you should see here, that's an F7 sharp 9 with the sharp 5. So, and I'm gonna roll up with this lick here with my right hand. So that's, man, this brings back memories. Oh man, 12, 13 years ago, I did this video. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you just repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like, you are good, good. Oh, good, or so good. So let's talk about how to resolve this. So good. And that's really what I did. So let's break this down. This chord here is over the B flat. Let's break this down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, and you can come down and repeat that pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, repeat it. Once you come here to resolve that, and that's over the E flat. And again, these are the same chords as the neo soul breakdown from last week. That's why I'm not taking too much time to break down the actual chord. Same chords as neo soul. So I'm right here over that E flat. Now what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna play or roll up an F major chord. So here's my F major, first inversion. So F major, first inversion. Now watch this. All right, and then roll this up like this. I'm just repeating the pattern there. All right. But ultimately, it's just an F major chord. And that's all I did in the jazz version of this chord progression. So now let's go into the gospel variation. All right, the gospel, 4 chords again. So it's still the same melody line. Or you are good, good. I went up, so good. So, good, good. Watch this. So good. Nice traditional gospel move. Don't worry, I'm gonna break it down for you guys. I just want you to hear. Now, for those of you who need the extra reassurance knowing that I'm breaking each of these chords down, feel free to join our free club where I give you the PDF of all the chords that I'm playing in this video, last week's video, year before last video, 3 years ago. A whole bunch of other things are included in our free club. So with that being said and done, our first chord is a C sharp or D flat over A flat. Just give you the basics first. A flat chord over G flat, which turns into A flat 7. Really A flat 7 over G flat. And then, so let's do the first chord. Good, good. And then I'm gonna go to a nice minor, which is the A flat minor, first inversion over F7. Take that C out. So it's like an F7, omit the 5. And this turns into an F minor 7 flat 5. This is a very popular gospel movement. Good, good. And then we're gonna resolve this to this B flat 7 with the flat 9. And in my mind, I'm thinking of B diminished 7th over the B flat 7th. So together this creates that B flat 7 with the flat 9. So you are good, good. You can do this in church, testimony service, right? And then we march our way back up. So that's a walk up. And as you can see here, that's a E flat minor 7 with the flat 9. That's my D flat over E over the F. That's a G flat with the 6. Some of you guys would look at this as a G flat major 6, but I just do it like this. So back down, and then, so let's do that again. You are good. Chord number 2, good. So resolve it, and then do our march up. And then we repeat that pattern again. Good, good, so good. This reminds me of that, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord. That was the first song that I ever learned. So that's that whole pattern. Now I'm gonna give you what I actually play. So I did this. Echo that chord. So I'm echoing what I play with the right hand, and I added the 2 there. And then just sticking that basic chord up, and then repeat. Woo. So, chord number 1, chord number 2, and then that's to take you to that next chord. So, good, good. So I'm starting with the C, and I'm gonna do a E over C, which gives you that major third. And then I'm gonna open this chord up with this right here. And this is a tritone built off of the E. So you got an E and a B flat, so it's an E tritone. So good, good. And that's over this C, and that gives you that C7, sharp 9, sharp 5. And all I'm doing is playing that A flat chord here in my right hand. All right, nothing fancy, I promise. First, second version. Now you're probably thinking, how can I use this in real life? So you are good, good, so good. Anytime you at a traditional church and they testifying, I just want to thank the Lord for carrying me through this week. I mean, this is the popular gospel pattern, I promise. You go to any traditional Baptist church or Pentecostal holiness church, hey, I promise you, they're going to love you if you do this during testimony. That's that chord. And then back to where we started off. And believe it or not, that's the whole song. Because at the end, I just did this. I did that same B flat minor. Good. I just rolled that up. Nobody asked for the end, but I'm giving it to you. So good. You know what I mean? Just super basic. But you all know I never like to close any video without letting you know that today is a new day, a new life, and a new opportunity for you to become a better you. Check out the video right here, all about fast skills. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you then.